by no means a skincare expert. In fact, the only thing I'm an expert at is not being an expert at anything, okay? But I thought I would do get ready with me video.
They call me childish. They call me the Holy Ghost, Son of the Most, Father, they don't know me.
I'm coming to you live from my guest bathroom because I think it has better lighting. So I recently acquired a lot of skincare products. I've never, ever used skincare, okay? I was one of those people who just use like shower gel and then put Vaseline on. You hate me, I know. But I never really had problems with my skin. The only thing now is that I've been experiencing like a lot of discoloration. Don't know if you can see that. Like these parts are super dark and then these parts are like light. It's like a natural highlighting contour effect, which I'm not really here for. So I went into Discam and then the lady there assured me that this plethora of products would help me. I don't know, because I used them for like 3 days and then I got like the worst rash down here. Because none of you people, you skincare people, told me that you're actually supposed to introduce things one at a time, okay? Especially if you've never used skincare before, so oops. So then I decided to go with something that's a little bit more subdued. Okay, let me show you first the things that I got from Discam lady, and then let me show you which of them I'm using, and then I'm slowly introducing the other products into my skincare. It's even funny for me to be saying that. Okay, into my skincare routine. So first things first. This one, that's the facial cleanser. Most of them you'll see are like vitamin C stuff, okay, because apparently that's supposed to help with discoloration. And then twice a week, there's a mask. And then, see, I can't even remember the order that they go. And then there's a toning lotion. It says lotion, but it's a liquid. And you can like spritz it directly on your face because apparently it's not as severe as other ones. But I don't know, because which one gave me the rash? Who can say? And then I got a brightening serum, okay. I'm looking at them like this. I really should have known that it was gonna end in tears, but God loves a trier. And then there's a day cream. And then there's a night cream. Yes, and of course, I have some sunscreen. But since I don't know what it is that caused the reaction on my face, I decided to just do one thing at a time. So I stopped this, okay, because like it gave my skin like this really like squeaky clean feeling. And I didn't think that was good in all my years of expertise. Now I'm using this one, okay, because it's kind of, I don't know, nettoyant, purifiant visage with purifying tea tree oil from the foothills of Mount Kenya. Okay, they're coming from Mount Kenya, so okay, there you go. See, of Mount Kenya. Let's do that first. Yeah, guys. This whole thing of wanting to join people when they're doing things, you know. So and so said they have a skincare routine. Now I'm influenced. You know, I want a skincare routine. Silky. And now I'm gonna wash it off. Should probably have a face towel. So obviously I showed you guys all of the products that I got, but then I'm only just gonna be using one. Because I don't think my skin is used to these things. I'll just use the creams. Process of elimination, and then see what's causing the reaction on my face. Or maybe it was just the whole thing of like, you know, too much too soon. And with this one, you don't need much. Okay. Just a little dab. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know if that's the professional application. She said that I should focus on the areas that are discolored. I'm really putting a lot of faith into this ZIMbarbieAN woman, okay? I don't know what her qualification situation is, but sis. My skin is in your hands at this point. Boom. Can you see a difference? We move! Oh, pray for me, y'all. Okay, let's do makeup. Let's get to the part of the video where my inexperience really shines. It really comes into its own. Let's do makeup. I've kind of been growing as a person a lot lately, and I've had a lot of changes in my life. Oh, and once again, the lady from ZIMbarbieAN guided me through all these things. What up, lady from ZIMbarbieAN? Let me show you what I'm using. How many caps do they need? Jesus Christ. Okay, so first I'm gonna prime my face. Can you see it? Can you see it? Is it focusing? Is it focusing? Child, you know you don't need it to focus. Y'all don't care. Does that look professional? So I thought maybe I would do like a year in review, okay, about what I've been doing, what I've been up to, because I haven't been uploading a lot, especially like on the story time front. I guess maybe because I feel like I'm transitioning away from story times. I mean, I'm always going to have stories, okay, but I feel like, you know, a lot has happened in my life, and there's been a lot of change, a lot of growth, and I don't know how much story times are a part of that growth. You know what I mean? I've moved so far away from those situations. Part of me was thinking maybe I'll like start a Patreon account, and then I'll do story times there, you know, for people who are like really invested in the story time situation. You can tell me in the description, not in the description, you can tell me in the comments what you guys think about that. You know, because then I also need some support, child. Well, once I tell you my year in review, you realize how much I need some support. She broke. Okay, so what happened this year? With COVID, it's so wild because it literally feels like the past 2 years have been just one long year. So a lot of the time I can't remember what happened in 2020, what happened in 2021. Child, we're already in December for 2021. Like, isn't that wild? And I actually can't say genuinely what I did with 2020. I know that I planned to lose a lot of weight. I didn't. I planned to get a hobby. I didn't. I was proud of the people who like managed to do the things that they wanted to do during COVID. You know, when people are like, oh no, I'm learning Chinese. I've learned to play an instrument. People were on some, what else were people doing? Crocheting, starting new businesses based off of their hobbies. And sometimes, okay, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I am a hater. And that's really just a reflection of how I'll be feeling about myself at that moment. Because I was like, oh, I wanted to do something like that. So I'm not gonna like your video. So I actually didn't do much with 2020 or with lockdown. Was just chilling, you know, with my boo. Where did we go? So I think I've spoken about this quite a few times on my channel. The fact that since I didn't grow up in Zim, I'm really trying to see the places, like, you know, visit within Zim and travel within Zim. And with COVID and there being travel restrictions, I guess that was accelerated. So last year for my birthday, we did Kariba. You should have seen that vlog. And then for December, we spent Christmas in SA, I believe. Did we? Didn't we? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We spent Christmas in SA. And then for Valentine's Day, we went to Vumba, so that was cool. For Jay's birthday, we went to Victoria Falls, which was my first time. And I posted the vlog because that's when he proposed. And talk about being ready with your coins, because July went back to South Africa to get married. I think I'm going to do an actual in-depth vlog about the whole marriage process. And maybe I'll have join. Like, it's like I can't speak, you know. Sidebar, I've actually been having this problem lately where like I scramble all my words and they don't come out the way that they are in my brain. I know like that's usually normal for like most people, but it's been at such a rate right now that I'm like, am I illiterate, you know? I think it's maybe because I stopped reading. But that happened a few years ago, so it shouldn't only be catching up with me now. So anyways, July, Jay and I got married. That was awesome. And then came back. What else was I doing? Oh, June, July, that's also when I got my new job. So that's been interesting. And actually, that's probably what I want to speak about today, because I have been struggling. The struggle is real. And I think this is something that a lot of people suffer with, especially within my age demographic. Imposter syndrome, okay? Like, I legit don't feel like I should be there, nor do I have the credentials to be there. Well, I do have the credentials to be there, but okay, let me explain properly, because my brain is doing that whole thing where it goes like 1,000 miles an hour, and I'm actually, like, I'll look back at this footage and be like, you didn't say anything. And I'm also talking so fast that I'm getting like saliva coming down my mouth. I am so glamorous. Okay, so in June, just before we got married, I got a new job. It's very different to what I know. Okay, so I'm sure I've spoken about this before, but I'm trained as a lawyer, kind of, in the sense that I did my LLB and my LLM in the UK, and then I also went to law school. And then I came back to Zim and I did the conversion process, like the bane of my existence. If you're interested, go in the comments below and tell me if I should do a video about the conversion process. Actually, I think I'm going to do it anyways. It's such a funny story how I actually managed to finally write conversions. But anyways, so I did my conversions, and then I worked at a law firm for a while, and then I left. Did I leave or get kicked out? I don't know. I left, and then I worked for another law firm where they didn't pay me, because apparently that's what they do in Zim, okay? Like, the amount of injustice towards young lawyers is incredible. People will just get away with not paying you, or I heard some places people are getting paid $70. Like, imagine going to uni, getting your entire LLB just so somebody can come and tell you, I'm paying you $70 a month. That's not even enough to buy fuel, child, okay? And then they want you to have your own transport, ching ching chakadaro. Oh, gosh. Like, Zim is just, anyways, this is not a vlog about Zim, Tash. Tell you something. This is not a vlog about Zim. So I got a new job in June. It's different from what I did or what I was trained in, because it's not really law. It's law adjacent, because it's like transaction advisory. Oh, okay. And then this is the palette that I'm using. Can you see I'm no longer using my eBay? I'm growing up. Like, marriage has really changed me. I'm no longer using my eBay palette. So this is one of the palettes that I got. Discam lady said I should go for it. And then this is what it looks like on the inside, because I really always do neutral colors. So I thought, why not? What do I want to do today? Okay. Do I want to be a bad bitch and steal people's husband? Nah, you married, child. Better be decent. So I started working as a transaction advisor, okay, for a startup. And even then, I wasn't an employee. And it was very clear from the beginning, like my boss told me, like, you're not an employee, you're a consultant. And what that means is that it's a lot more responsibility, right? Because you can't hide behind the fact that my boss said, and you kind of have to take initiative and take ownership for the work that you do. It didn't help also that it was a very, very small team. So initially it was just 3 of us, myself, my boss, and then the other girl who helped mostly on like an admin perspective. And then she left. So then it was now just me and my boss. Okay. So I struggled, and I think I still am struggling with that position. And the reason is because I don't think I'm good enough for it. Wow. I actually just said that out loud. Wild. Because I know myself, right? I know myself to be very smart, very book smart. But I don't know if I have the business acumen, you know, to be in a position like a consultant. And also I feel insecure because I don't have enough experience as a lawyer. I've literally only done a total of maybe 6 to 8 months of legal actual work. So when peeps will be like, you know, nah, you're the expert when it comes to data protection, because I did my master's in IT and intellectual property law, and the main thing that was about was data protection and the GDPR and stuff like that. And it's an area that I'm very interested in, and I did well, you know, I got a first class. But I would not, you know, call myself an expert. But because there's very few people that have studied that, especially in Zim, people look at me and be like, well, you're the GDPR expert, you're the data protection expert. And I'm like, I am. So it was a struggle, and it's been a struggle having that much responsibility and not feeling like, you know, you can perform. And my boss, bless his heart, like he has so much faith in me and so much confidence in me, but I wish I was able to replicate that and have the same amount of confidence in myself. I don't know. And it's something that I've spoken about on my Anxious Extrovert series, but it's very easy to tell people, you know, just be confident. But how do you become confident? Okay. Like, how? I'm genuinely asking. So that's been the main area of my struggle, actually, when it comes to my professional life. And it kind of influences, you know, when I'm doing videos, whether or not I do videos, because sometimes I'm like swamped with work, and then sometimes I'm like swamped with anxiety. Okay. Oh, you laugh to stop yourself from crying. In the comments below, guys, please tell me also what you think about this. Like, have you experienced anything similar to that, where you just, I don't know, you just feel like, am I supposed to be here? And am I as good as people think that I am? And how do you overcome the kind of confidence issues that arise from that? Because your girl is struggling. Okay. Wow. Back to Discam Lady. This is the foundation that I'm using right now. I didn't want to invest in a big one because my skin color is constantly changing. And so I just decided to go for a little foundation just in case, you know, it changes again. At least I won't have wasted too much. But I'm really loving this black, what is it, black opal? Yeah, I'm really, really loving that foundation because it's just like, look at that, butter. Like butter. Look at that. Ooh, just slides right on there. I know it looks more orange in the video, but it really isn't that orange, I promise. Once I've blended, you will see. What else happened this year? We just came back from Cape Town. That was nice. No. For my birthday, we did a group trip to Nyanga. And like, I love the fact that my birthday has kind of become this opportunity for my friends and I to go on group trips, because I really feel like that's a vibe. And especially when they're group trips within Zim and like it's accessible for everyone. I just feel like, you know, you can have a good time with your friends, not break the bank too much. And like, I really, really enjoyed that trip. Afterwards, we came back from Nyanga and then went to Cape Town. And when we got to SA, one of the things that was on my list to do was to just buy things that fit, right? Because I know that I'm constantly saying to you guys, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm on a weight loss journey, etc., etc. And I am, okay? But I'm also a work in progress. And all I know is God loves a trier, but I also love Chinese. And the two are, you know, constantly conflicting. But the problem that happens is that anytime that I declare I'm going to lose weight and then I don't, I literally feel terrible about it. You know, like I feel like I've let myself down. Why can't I be as disciplined as I used to be when I was in uni, especially because, you know, I was babes with my gains. And it just influences my mood. But also what that's translated to is that I've not let go of the clothes that I used to wear, okay? Firstly, because they're very cute. I have great taste. But also because I'll be thinking to myself, oh, but when I can get back into them, I need them readily available. I ended up every time like Jay and I were going out, or when I was going for drinks, or like we're going on a date or something, it would literally take me like an hour for me to choose an outfit and pick something to wear. And once I had chosen, not even once I had chosen, it would take me an hour for me to pick an outfit. And whilst I'm going through that whole debacle, that whole experience, I'm just like hating myself because I'm trying things on and then I'm like, okay, oh, that's gonna be a cute outfit. Put it on and then like the jeans won't button. Oh, my woes. Literally, whilst I was filming that video, my phone just switched off. It just went dead. I don't know why. Well, no, I know why. It's because of space. Like I've got like 2,000 videos. But this is the final look. Oh no, wait. The final look will be when I put my wig on. It's good to be cutesy. It's good to be cute.
They call me the Holy Ghost, Son of the Most, Father they don't